Okay, before giving in Dhamma talk, we will pay respect Buddha by reciting in Namo Tassa 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Okay, we are giving about the Dana Pāramī. Today we may talk how to do external dana. The way of Bodhisattva, the way of donation of Bodhisattva. So Bodhisattva usually donate what receiver wants, what receiver need. If a receiver need, without being asked, Bodhisattva will give by knowing receiver's wish. If being asked, no need to say, surely will give. When giving, he gives freely, without disturbing, without bothering, or sometimes we may donate in this way. If I donate something, you must do this, you must stay in this way, something like that. So no, Bodhisattva is not like that. If there is enough donation, Bodhisattva will give donation completely. If not enough, Bodhisattva will give, how to say, by sharing, by dividing, because not enough. For example, receivers are many, so if not enough, Bodhisattva will share equally, something like that. So accordingly. So when a Bodhisattva gives something, will not give like weapons, poisons, alcohols, which can harm others, which can produce negligence. So will not give here saying weapons, poisons, alcohols, etc. So those are not to be donated. So if a receiver is a sick person, so will not give unsuitable food. Although it is suitable, will not give more than needs, more than needs, because to be healthy, we need to know what is suitable. Also, we need to know, although it is suitable, we need to know our limit. how much we should eat. So because of this, Bodhisattva gave suitable food, suitable limit. Another thing is Bodhisattva will offer suitable properties. If lay people, suitable for the lay people. If a bhikkhu or monk, suitable for the bhikkhus. Those are property Bodhisattva will give. So when a Bodhisattva give by harming parents, relatives, siblings, friends, son and wife, slaves, and workers will not give. By harming others will not give. Have a distance. Some people, maybe we need to do donation. You need to support me, must support, something like that. So, not like that. No harming others, Bodhisattva usually donate. After admitting to donate good things, why not donate bad things or lower quality things? So sometimes we admit, we agree to donate higher things, but when really donate something which has a lower quality. So Bodhisattva will not do in this way. So when giving, by hoping gain honors, by hoping fames, by hoping gratitude back, will not donate. Also, by longing pleasure of life, except omniscient knowledge, will not give. Only by wishing omniscient knowledge, Bodhisattva will give. So for the normal people, by wishing Nibbana, by wishing Vijaya Buddha, great disciple, chief disciple, so you can wish, you can donate in this way. So disgusting receivers, disgusting donating things will not donate. So some we may donate something because we don't like, we discussed. But receivers are useful, may donate. Sometimes the Bodhisattva say, when he was elephant, he got his task to donate. So after that, he said, I love my task very much. Not because of not loving, I donate, but I love omniscient knowledge more than task. Because of this, I donate. So even the receiver, for the receivers who don't practice, who don't control mind and body, or mind and speech, body and speech, or the receiver, even the receivers who blame Bodhisattva. Bodhisattva will not donate with the unrespectful mind, like throwing rubbish. Will not will donate with a clear mind. Will donate having compassion, even like no practitioner, even for the opposite people, the people who blame Bodhisattva. So Bodhisattva will donate respectfully, will donate with a compassion. So this is his way of donation. Another thing is will not donate by having in this view to be crowded, to make a noise, by thinking Mingala. Mingala is how to say, maybe like a feng shui. By thinking feng shui, according to feng shui, they may donate. So Bodhisattva will not do. So someone just to be crowded, to see many people, to make a noise, something like to be famous. So Bodhisattva will not donate. Only Bodhisattva will donate strongly, having saddha, believing karma and karma result. Bodhisattva will donate. So another thing, Bodhisattva will donate without causing tiredness to the receivers. So sometimes if someone approach me respectfully, so we may want to donate. If someone not stay properly, not serve properly, we don't want to donate. But the Bodhisattva not like that. Without causing your receivers tiredness, Bodhisattva will donate. So Bodhisattva will donate without wishing cheating, being crafty, without breaking others' unity, will not donate. So some donations are just to break others' unity. So the Bodhisattva will not donate in this way. It is not donating in mind. So with a clear mind, Bodhisattva donate. Another thing is by using endearing speech, with a clear face, a clear happy face, or with a cool mind, Bodhisattva will donate. Why not donate? By speaking rude speech. I want to say like a brown eye, maybe like something like that. So with this face, unhappy face, Bodhisattva will not donate. So another thing is when he have agreed to the properties, because of property is very good, or having used a long time already. If you have used this one long time, you may attach. So sometimes you may attach properties because of having used long time. or because of having a nature, personally, in a good sense. So Bodhisattva sometimes may have a greed. If he have a greed, he trying to remove that greed quickly. After that, finding a receiver, he donates. So in the Kusa Jataka, Kusa Jataka, so Bodhisattva stayed with another 2 persons, together 3. So his brother, brother's wife, and he. So altogether 3. So he went to the farming or forest, and so brother and brother's wife, they are cooking a kind of cake. 1 for the Bodhisattva, 2 for themselves. So 3. At that time, they are eating their food. They have eaten their food. So Vichika Buddha come. So at that time, the gopal offer to the Vichika Buddha Bodhisattva's cake. At that time, Bodhisattva came back from the forest, from the farming. So maybe he is hungry. So when he saw that, when he asked condition, yeah, we have eaten our food. Because of this, we donate your food. So Bodhisattva gets angry. So take it back from the Vichika Buddha. So at that time, the wife is Yasodhara Dubi. But in that life, Bodhisattva and Yasodhara is no husband and wife. His brother's wife. Sometimes Bodhisattva also may encounter this kind of condition. So you need to, if you want to be Bodhisattva, you need to consider such kind of suffering, suffering of samsara. So maybe this is maybe one condition. So you get angry, you take it back. So at that time, the wife very surprised. Why you can do in this way? This is very foolish. So she went to her mother's house and bring bhatas offered to the Vichika Buddha, rather to make a wish. So I want to be beautiful lady. I want to stay away with this kind of foolish one. So in the long times ago, she had made a wish to serve Bodhisattva as a wife, but in this life, different. Because some conditions she saw, Bodhisattvas are doing something foolish, stupid. So I may not continue this story, but anyway, Bodhisattva's condition. So in this kind of stage, he has agreed, but after that he changed. He understand after hearing the lady's wish. So he donate again to the Vichika Buddha. Although he is hungry, situation, conditions no good means they have eaten their food, but they donate others' food. So he donate. Also, he make a wish. So although staying far, may I have ability to take her as a wife. So like that, two wishes are opposite. So if you want to know what are the results, you may read Kusa Jataka. Kusa Jataka. Means sometimes the Bodhisattva may have greed because maybe property is very good or have used a long time. So may have a greed at that time. He trying to remove the greed quickly. Find a receiver, offered, donate. So sometimes the properties are only for one person. Let's say food, only for one person. Also near to eat, near to have that food. At that time, the receiver come to him. So may encounter this kind of condition. So when he was ascetic, he's staying under the one tree, boiling the tree leaves. He usually eats only tree leaves, nothing else. He practiced diligently. So at that time, the king of Deva, disguising as a receiver, came to him. He offered 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, and how many days, I don't know, 7 days or 3 days. So without thinking this and that, he offered. So sometimes they want not have a sympathy, not have a sympathy. Testing Bodhisattva, like that. So Bodhisattva, without thinking this and that, I may be hungry. If I cannot eat, I will die. So no have normal people's thinking. So he trying to donate. So when a receiver asking son and wife, slaves, so how to do if you? So if a receiver asking son or daughters, wife, slaves to donate. So Bodhisattva, by explaining those people, such as a son, wife, or slaves, by explaining, by satisfying. So when they are happy, so Bodhisattva will donate. So in the Vajrayana life, he donated his son and daughter. He donated his wives, his royal elephants. So according to writing here over the Sierra's book, so by explaining, by satisfying, Bodhisattva donate. So making them to be glad and to donate. Although donating in this way, if a receiver is like a demon, or if a receiver were harmful, if he know, will not donate. Will not donate. So in the same way, when he is a king, so he will not donate his kingdom. If someone is not worthy, will make many problems for the people, for the public. So will not donate about this. So sometimes even in kingship he donates, but he may check a receiver. Receiver will take care or not people. So this is something is a consideration. Okay, these are his ways about the donation. So now the way of internal donation, like organs, limbs, how he donates. So to fulfill his Pāramī, so to fulfill his Pāramī without wishing pleasure of life, by wishing benefit of all beings, with the kusala desire, he will donate even in the whole body. So even in the whole body. Like slaves, if you want to get money, you will offer to the boss whatever you ask him to do, I will do, and so will not refuse. So in the same way, Bodhisattva, like slaves, is wishing the benefit of all beings, wishing to fulfill his Pāramī, with a good desire, he will donate, but not longing for pleasure of life, only for the omniscient knowledge. So he will donate the whole body. In the same way, for the receivers who need his hands, legs, eyes, etc., even body limbs, without attaching to those, without hesitation, we donate. So when he donates, to fulfill receiver's mind, to be used as a receiver's wish. So without touching into the properties, to the body limbs, he will donate. So to complete the mastery of his Pāramī, by believing I will surely get omniscient knowledge, like offering external properties, he will donate the whole body limbs, the whole body. So when donating, the internal properties, the internal organs, which can produce the benefit for the receivers, he will donate. Only the organs which will produce the benefit of receiver, he will donate. So, if a receiver wishes to harm for him, like a Mara, so Mara's accompanies, if he knows, he will not donate. By thinking they should not be beneficial, or they should not have disadvantages. So by thinking in this way, he will not donate. Like do the Mara's companies, he will not donate about that. So if a receiver is being caught by the Mecha Deva or Mara or Mara's company, or for the receivers who are mad, so will not donate. The receiver is mad, may ask you something. So if not beneficial, especially like organs, they will not donate. So, but for the other receivers, except like Mara or Mara's company, being caught by the Mecha Deva, so met people, except those people, for the other receivers. So he will donate. So because it is difficult to be asked such a kind of properties, someone may ask organs. It is very rare, so especially in the past. So because of very rare, it is a kind of chance for the bodhisattva to donate and will donate. So so he has this kind of mind. Because of this, when Brahmins asking elephants, so he said, I'm hoping to be asked internal organs. You are just asking outside things, he said. So without hesitation, he will donate those internal organs if a receiver is asking, because it is a very rare chance for him to donate. So next one is Abhaya Dana. Abhaya Dana. So if someone is in danger, maybe because of government, because of thieves, robbers, because of fire or water, because of tiger or lions, because of dragon, demons. If someone is in danger, he will donate no danger donation by relinquishing himself. So yeah, it is a kind of nature. Sometimes someone is in a river, so sinking, bodhisattva is ascetic. If he saw those conditions, so in front of my eye, beings should not suffer. He trying to do. So it is Abhaya Dana, no danger donation. So okay, next one is about the Dhamma Dana. So receivers can be some to be Savaka body, some to be Pichika body, some to be omniscient, some body. So there are 3 types of disciples, 3 types of persons. Some only want to be normal disciple, some Pichika Buddha, private Buddha. Sama Sambodhi, great Sama Sambodhi Buddha, omniscient Buddha. So for the normal disciples, Bodhisattva donate. So this is a good to be noted, because a normal disciple how to practice. So Bodhisattva will donate Dhamma donation, Sarana Kamana, taking a refuge. Buddha Sarana Gicchami. What is a Buddha? What is a Gicchami? What is a Sarana? Dhamma Sarana Gicchami. What is a Dhamma? What is a Sarana? Approaching as a refuge. So if a normal disciple, 3 refuges is to be practiced. To practice. So you need, if you are normal disciple, first of all, you may need to practice 3 refuges. It is very important. Just take one time, so it will be the whole life. So a lot of kusala you can get, because so triple gem it is a gem. Even in little you do, we have a lot of kusala. So next one to practice for the normal disciple is a sila, 5 precepts, 8 precepts, and especially in the Upasthana day. So sometimes 8 days a month. So sila to practice. So we should practice sila. So next one is Indriya Samvara. Indriya Samvara is controlling faculties. It is also for the normal disciples. Controlling faculty means like eye, in this case, eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and mind. These are called 6 faculties. So these are our doors. With the eye door, we can contact visible objects. With the ear, we can listen to sound. We can know. With the nose, we can smell. With the tongue, we can eat. With the body, we can touch. With the mind, we can think. Only 6 things. It is your connection with the outside world. So, but from those doors, not to have akusala. Not to have akusala. Need to control. Need to restrain. So the Buddha will teach, will give a Dhamma donation, how to control. So suitable or not suitable, when you see, before seeing you check, suitable or not. Or you may think how I should see. If you see as a nature, as a dukkha, as a anatta, it is okay, right? Do you see in this way? So in the same way, if you want to listen to something, so should I listen? How I should listen? So smelling also the same. Normally smelling is really for kusala. If a medicine maybe could do. So for the eating also the same. Which one I should eat? How I should eat? By thinking this is eating for practicing, for bodily balance, for sustaining body. If you eat, it is right. This is the eating way. So for the touching, like for the clothing, you see monks' robes cutting a lot. It is to have gross touching. So some want to be very smooth or very beautiful. Sometimes it may cause our mind to have akusala, evil mind. So there is one siyaro. So devotee wanted to donate very good dwelling place, but he told just to be simple. Because if it is very good, he may have attachment. He may be greedy. So you only want to use a thatched roof. Thatched roof. But the donor is donor said, thatched roof is very shameful for me. So please accept a little better roof. So even in some tangible things, so not trying to be very good for the practitioners. So sometimes only to be suitable for ourselves. Sometimes we may have, for example, for the greedy person, so lower quality thing is better, not to be greedy. But for the angry person, better one is suitable for him. Because the angry people, once you see something not nice, you may get angry. So if you are anger type, you should have a good food, maybe good dwelling in place. If the mind will be balanced. So something like that. You may have properties, you check which one is proper for your mind. So eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and mind. And the next one is thinking. You can think of many things. There are many things to think. If you think about the enemy, you will get angry. If you think a respectable person, you will have a metta. So which one do you want to think? Which one do you usually think? So mind is your mind. So which object you want to think? So beneficial one you will accept. Or another way is thinking way, how we should think. For example, about our body. If we think that this is a nature, dukkha, anatta, impermanent, suffering, non-self, non-attractive, it is a good thinking. This is controlling faculties. For the normal disciple, the Buddha will give a Dhamma donation. The next one is knowing the limits of eating. Knowing the limit of eating. So we call it in Bali, Bojana Matini. Bojana Matini. So especially for the bhikkhus, there are three limits you need to know. One is finding, searching food, finding food, or earning money. So only you should do righteously. You should not do unrighteously. So for the bhikkhus, so there may have many ways to get good food. So to get food. So by going arms around in a village, it is the right way, making effort. Stand in front of other people's house, not so long, not so short, and didn't say anything, just quietly stand. If you think, you see some condition, they wanted to donate. So if so, you may wait. If you see some condition, they don't want to donate, no problem. You have many houses, you move next house. So cannot say with the speech without asking. So this is the right way. So, and there are a few wrong ways. For example, you may give some gift to the receivers occasionally. So if so, receiver may think, oh, this bhikkhu is carrying me, I should donate. Also, this kind of earning, this kind of finding food is not proper. Unrighteously finding. So some may do fortune teller. Some may pretend very good monks, especially pretending, not really. Some may pretend a very educated person, or like that. This is not right way to to get a food. So for the lay people also may have, you should earn righteously. So it is a limit of finding. Next one is a limit of accepting. Receiver want to donate, but you should have some limit. So what is the limit? So if a donor has a lot of faith, but no properties, poor. If so, by considering being poor, you should donate. You should receive a little. If a donor is rich, but with a little faith, little saddha, if so, by considering a little saddha, you should receive a little. If a donor has both rich, a lot of faith, how to do? You should know your limit. If you stay alone, you should get for one person. Oh, in my monastery there are a lot of dogs. So I will bring for the dogs. So you should not think in this way. You should know your limit. If you have a disciples, you may receive more. If you yourself, only for one person, you accept. It is a knowing a limit about the accepting, about the receiving. So you should not think, oh, bhikkhus are always how to say, being impatient, satisfying. You should not think. This is taking care of faith of donors. If there is a faith, donor have a faith, you can get everything. You will not suffer. Receiver will not suffer in life. So if I want to get a lot of things, so sometimes the donor may regret inviting you, inviting you. So later will not invite again, will not donate. So because of no properties in your life, practice in your life, you cannot practice. Well, lose you are benefit of bhikkhu life. So it is a knowing a limit about the receiving. Next one, knowing a limit about the using, consuming, eating. So when you are eating, what you need to do? So have to reflect. Patisankha, yoniso, painda bada, patisewami. With the proper attention, I will use my food. What are they? Niwa, Dawayana, Madayana, Mandanaya. Have to reflect. Not for the amusement I eat, not for playing, not for, how to say, maybe negligence, like a boxer. They think themselves, I have a lot of energy. Not for that I eat. Not for beauty I eat. Not for skin beauty. Not for bodily form, body building I eat. So just to exist in this body, just to be comfortable, not to have a new problem. New problem means if you eat a lot, so very much food, so too much food, so you may not be comfortable. Because some newly practitioners come into the monastery, they think I cannot eat dinner, so I must eat lunch very much. So after that they cannot get up. Sleeping daytime, cannot get up, cannot practice. So not to have a new problem, but to remove old problem. Old problem is hungry. If you don't eat, you will have hunger. So to remove that, just to balance the body. To balance the body means standing, sitting, lying down, walking. Healthy person balance. But if not healthy, you always lying down on the bed. Not to be so. You can eat. To practice holy life, I eat. So whenever you eat, every mouthful, every spoon, better to reflect. If you reflect in this way, this is preparing your mind, changing your mind to leave your right destination. You may not adapt because of needs, because of some aim you eat. It is very good. Not only eating actually, for the wearing, for the dwelling in place, for the medicine, the Buddha taught reflection. So by reflecting in this way, if you eat, this is a knowing limit about the using, about the consuming, about the eating. So 3 limits you need to know: finding, receiving, and using. 3 things. So it is a very good practice. So controlling faculties, eating limit. If one practice, mind will be smooth. Your meditation will be smooth. So, but if we don't know this too, so like you are driving uneven road, on the uneven road, so not smooth. So meditation up and down, it will be. Because of this, normal disciple should practice the 3 refuges: morality, controlling faculty, bhojana matin, knowing limit about the eating. Next one, Jagariya New Yoga. Jagariya New Yoga is practicing to be awakened. Practicing to be awakened. Normal disciple, the Buddha teach, Bodhisattva teach as a Dhamma donation. So to be awakened means a daytime, just you may stay by standing, by sitting, by walking. You may not lying down, according to teaching, especially for the meditators. You should divide the night time into 3: first watch, middle watch, and the last watch, 3 watch. In the first watch, the same as the daytime, you may practice, you may clear your mind not to have an evil. The last watch also the same, only middle watch. So according to instruction, you may lie down right side. So 2 legs may not step in this way. So left one, you may little over in this way. Little bit over. Because of knee to knee, if a breath, so it can be pain, can have a pain. So not to press knee to knee, you little bit over. So having perception of waking up, Uttana Sanya. So having Uttana Sanya, perception of waking up, what means that in the last watch, beginning of last watch, I will wake up. This is a perception. Maybe like 3:30 or 4 o'clock maybe. So I will wake up. With the perception, if you sleep, it is easy to wake up. If not, if you don't do this kind of perception, like the Buddha, when the Buddha was in the near-death moment, the Buddha lying down. At that time, Buddha didn't do perception of waking up. So because of this, you should do. I will wake up, and so I will wake up in the morning. So this is perception. So after that, may sleep with meditation, maybe concentration meditation, maybe vipassana meditation. No body is no my lying down. This is the elements or something like that. You can do if a vipassana practitioner. So these are called practicing to be awakened. So for the meditator, mostly not have many other jobs. So always peacefully staying, may not need much sleeping. But if you need to do bodily working in this and that, maybe you may need more sleeping. So if a really meditator may not need much sleeping because our mind is peaceful, body also peaceful. So this is also practice for the normal disciples. Okay, now you're finished, but the time is up. So we should stop here. If there is a question, you can ask.
Okay, Brother JJ is typing. According to practice of wakefulness, can only sleep 4 hours a day. I did not finish yet.
Oh, maybe like that, about that. You should divide the night time okay.
Like, Bante can advise if like in current situation, what time to what time is the first watch? And so on.
This is may say because we have 24 hours, 12 is daytime, the other 12 is nighttime. So should be 4 hours. When the sun maybe get down, you cannot see sun. You may start. It is a nighttime.
Bante, meaning is like in the evening time after the sun get down, we count from there 4 hours first watch, 4 hours second watch, 4 hours last watch. So we sleep only 4 hours. So Brother JJ also asked, so during daytime, if we are sleepy, what can we do, Bante?
What can we do?
Yeah.
So sleepy is so the Buddha teach Bande for the Bande Moggallana. Because he practiced 7 days without sleeping. So if you practice 7 days continuously without sleeping, yeah, you may be sleepy. So what the Buddha teaches is you should change your perception. Means originally, if you may practice a breathing meditation, you may change Buddha nosati, or you may change some other things, which is proper. So number one is changing perception. Next one is thinking what you have learned, which Sutta you have learned, which Vinaya you have learned, which Viduma you have learned. You should think. So if you think, you will be awakened. So if you're not awakened, next one is you should recite. You should recite what you have memorized. So like a Brahma chanting, Itipiso or Sutta, you can recite loudly. If so, you will be awakened. If not, next one is rubbing body, like a rubbing ear or something like that. So maybe you may breathe your arm. If so, you may be able to dispel. If not, next one is washing your face. It is you may need to get up from the meditation, wash your face. Next one is if you cannot, you see the planets, the stars, sun, moons, like that, or suns, 4 directions, you will be awakened. If not, next one is thinking about the light, or even opening an eye, you may see the light, sunlight, moonlight, electricity light. If so, you will be awakened. If not, you should walk facing up and down in meditation. So when you are walking, you will be awakened. So next one is, if you cannot, you may sit, you may meditate in the open place. If it's such an open place, other people will see, or you may be awakened. Next one is, you should change your posture someday. You should move your posture. If so, you will be awakened. If not, the last medicine is go and sleep. It is the last medicine. But you may use the fast because it's very effective. Okay, these are ways to awaken.
Okay, thank you, Bhante. Next question on the screen, Sayadaw, how to practice Paticca Samuppada for living of tanha to be free?
For living of
Tanha, and to be free.
For living, what?
Yeah, I think what he meant is that for removing the tanha and to be free. Yes.
To be free. So, Paticca Samuppada is mainly to show connection on lives, like a past life, a present life, and future life connection. Because we confuse this life is connected to past or not. So we have an action in this life. It is connected to future or not. So about that, we are not clear. But it is very important. Because if there is a past life, a future life, a present life, we may stay in another way. If know those lives, we may stay in another way. It is different. Some people believe and no past life and no future life. If so, whatever they want to do, they will do. They may not think about the good and bad. But as our view, we have this connection. So because of this, we cannot do something bad. So it is showing mainly connections. So if a past life and present life, like one connection, one line, if we see, we can dispel wrong view. Wrong view is annihilationism. So because we think only one life. So if we see connection, we can dispel annihilationism. So Ochedadeti. So there is a connection. So, but although have the same line, this is a cause, this is the effect. Cause is a cause, effect is the effect. If we also we need to understand. If so, you can dispel eternalism. So eternalism was one of the wrong view. Next one is past life, present life have a connection. So this is a cause, this is the effect. So, but the cause not have a desire, I will create this one. And not have effort, any intention, I will create this result. Just having this one, it can cause to this one. For example, like a rain. When the rain comes, new leaves on the tree coming out. But the rain not have intention and will create new leaves. So just raining, but it is the cause of new leaves. In the same way, if we have avijja or dana, we will have a life. So for the Arahantas, they remove dana, so they don't have life. So if there is this cause, this effect will arise. If you see in this way, the cause have no intention to create effect. So you need to see in this way. Yeah, this is a cause, but no intention to create effect. But it will be the cause. So if you see in this way, you can dispel, you can remove creation view. Creation view. So people think someone created this body, not create. So new leaves are not created by rain. Rain just coming itself, no intention. Because of no intention, rain is no creator, but it is a cause. So also need to understand, yeah, no intention, but have a connection, cause and effect. So if you see no intention, you will dispel the creator view. If you understand, although no intention, it can be cause. So if you see in this way, you can dispel ahetuka deity. No reason. Some people have this wrong view. No reason, no cause. So it is a kind of wrong view. Especially this connection is mainly to remove wrong views. To remove wrong views. So, but when you see cause, you can reflect as a nature, as a dukkha, as a anatta. Especially when you reflect as a dukkha, so can dispel craving. When you see effect also nature, dukkha, anatta. So especially when you reflect dukkha, when you reflect asubha, you can dispel craving. So in the same way, present to future, you can see now we are listening and talking in Dhamma. This is a cause, mind. So you can connect what will happen in the future. So you should see according to teaching in meditation. So you will see the effect. So if you understand the connection, you may dispel annihilationism, eternalism, the wrong view of no cause, the wrong view of creation, creator, so can dispel. After seeing this connection, after removing wrong view, you can also should reflect this cause is a nature. Although we are speaking, listening, it is always a cessation, rise and cease. So because of this, it is a nature. It is a suffering. Now sitting a long time, they are pain a little bit time. So it is a suffering. So it is a non-self. Just a cause and effect happening because of this non-self. So when we reflect, especially this is a suffering, you can remove dukkha. So future, if you don't reflect about the future, yeah, I have a good mind, I will have a human and divine life in the future. So you may attach to it. So you should go reflect. Human and divine life also, mentality, materiality, nature, dukkha, anatta, especially it is a dukkha. If you reflect the dukkha, you can remove your craving. Okay, This is something about the Brecha Samopada to remove the craving.
Okay, thank you very much, Bante. The next question, Bante, what is the difference between Pa-Auk ceremony and Katina ceremony?
What rope?
P-H-A-B-A, Bante, can you see the spelling? Yes. Is the Kusala merit still the same for the donors for these two?
Papa.
Oh, Sister Ching said that is a Thai word. It means forest ropes.
Oh, no mercy. Papa.
Forest ropes.
Oh.
Yes. Pa-Auk ceremony and Katina. And Katina ceremony.
Katina robes do we offer to the Sangha? So for the normal robes, do Sangha or do individual? You can donate every bhikkhus, no problem. But Katina robes receiver must be Sangha. So because of this, Sangha is a great receiver. It is one thing. Another thing is by donating Katina robes, by doing Katina ceremony, bhikkhu can be free from some rules. So so no need to practice some rules, like bringing in the double robes. So in this way, so you may have you may be free from some rules. So it is a Katina robe can help that. Next one is not much. So so have to offer to the Sangha can help bhikkhus to be free from some rules.
Bante, Sister Ching has typed in some explanation about this Pa-Auk ceremony. I think in Thai they offer this Pa-Auk when there is not enough Bantes to form a Sangha. So they hold a Papa ceremony instead of Katina ceremony. I think that is the meaning. So I think the question also asks if instead of doing Katina ceremony, they just do a normal Pa-Auk ceremony. Is the Kusala merits the same for the donors? Besides the difference that Bante have mentioned just now.
Pa-Auk.
The Pa-Auk, what it meant is that I think after the Vasa, since there is not enough Sangha in the monastery, so instead of doing a Katina, they can only do a normal robes offering ceremony. So in Thai, I think Sister Ching explained that it is called Papa ceremony. So between these two ceremony, a Katina robe ceremony and a Pa-Auk ceremony, is the merits the same for the donors?
And donors, but mainly Katina, we have said some special things that they have. For example, donating to the Sangha. So Pa-Auk, you said, I don't know. So normal robe also you can donate to the Sangha. About that, not much different. So helping to be free from some rules, only Katina robe can do. So normal robes are not like Katina robes. So if you donate to the Sangha. So okay, this is not much different. But another side, not helping bhikkhus to be free from some rules. So yeah, one thing is Katina, the Buddha allow for the bhikkhus who has stayed 3 months. So something like giving gift for staying in 3 months as a vasa. So only this one different. Donating is if you donate to the Sangha, higher receiver, so both they can get a kusala. So yeah, Katina robes may have some special things, but mainly you donate to be happy is more important. Because now you are not donating normal robes, not donating Katina robes. Difficult to say. Both are good.
Okay, Bante.
Okay.
Actually, another question is to ask a related question. How many Bantes are required to carry a Katina ceremony?
To carry a Katina is one bhikkhu is to accept robes. One bhikkhu, the other 4 bhikkhu need. So altogether, you need 5 bhikkhus.
At least 5.
Yeah. But in one bhikkhu, you may invite 4 bhikkhu from the other monastery. Yeah, those 4 bhikkhu can do Katina procedure. But receiving bhikkhu must be in this monastery.
Okay, Bante. Yeah, I think the last question on the screen now. Good day, Bante. When one has vowed to be a Pachaka Buddha, will he receive his prediction of future Buddhahood from a living Buddha, a Pachaka Buddha?
Pachaka Buddha. About that, I'm not sure. Usually have a limited saying, like 2 uncountable, 10,000 eon, 100,000 eon. So they need to fulfill. Usually may have a prediction. Usually, yeah.
Prediction from a living Buddha, Bante? The prediction will be from who?
From living Buddha. From living Buddha.
Okay. Yeah. I think. Any other question? One more. Okay. So if Bante is a
from living Buddha is like Vigada. So Vigada do get like a definite prophecy. So they need to have a desire. They need to have a great merit. Another thing is Vigadasawa. As I remember, Vigadasawa is no asawa. Next one is Bhava Sambati. Bhava Sambati is achievement, accomplishment of life. At least it may mean a human life. Maybe must be man. It is not so sure. So something sure thing is must have a kusala, must have a wish, no asawa, accomplishment of life. So these 4 must complete. In those life, he can make a wish. So can get a prediction. It is a starting point. But later on, you may not be human life, but may have some prediction. It is just a first stage.
Okay. Bante, do every Pachaka Buddha need to have prediction in order to achieve his Pachaka Buddhahood in future?
I'm not sure, but Pachaka Buddha is even greater disciple. They usually have chief disciple. So because of this, Pitchika Buddha will have. You mean every life? Not every life.
No, every Pitchaka Buddha.
Every
Because
Pitchika
Buddha, we know that every Buddha.
very possible. Very possible.
Okay.
I marked it in this way, as I remember. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's all, Bhante. There's no more question. Bhante, maybe we end the session now. Thank you very much, Bhante.
Okay. So we will make wish and sharing merit. Repeat after me. Edawada cha ammehi.
Etawata cha amhehi.
Sambadam bonya sambadam.
Sambadang punya sambadang.
Sabe dewa anumodantu.
Sabe dewa anumodantu.
Sabha sambati saitiya.
Sapa sambati sitiya.
Idame nyatinang hodu.
Idame nyatinang hotu.
Sukhita hondu nyatayo.
Sukhita hontu nyatayo.
Idame bonyam.
Idame ponyang.
Asawakayam.
Asawakayang.
Wahang hodu.
Wahang hotu.
Idame bonyam.
Idame ponyang.
Nibbanasa.
Nibbanasa.
Pachayo.
Pachayo.
Hodu.
Hotu.
Mama bonya bhagam.
Mama punya bagang.
Pasadanam.
Sapa satanang.
Pajemi.
Pajemi.
Tesabe.
Tesabe.
Mesamam.
Mesamam.
Bonya bhagam.
Punya bagang.
Labandu.
Labantu.
Sadu.
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 Sadu.